In the house. Let's get it. What up, OGH? How y'all feeling? Good to see you guys. Good to see y'all. Stevie Mac in the building. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What up, Futures Lord? Good to see you guys. Good to see y'all. Game time, man. Yeah? Let's do this. Let's do it. It's DJ Scratchers in the building. What up, Zyper? Good to see you guys. Good to see y'all, man. Holy LeGrand. My dog. What up, LeGrand? How we feeling? How we feeling? Good to see you guys. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Welcome in. Another New York session ahead of us. What up, Eric P? Eric P in the house. Vivian Young. What up, Mason? DeMarco in the building. What up, Yogi? There he is. There he is. Louis G in the building. Green Nature in the house. Let's pop. What's up, Mr. Sam? Mod Squad in the building. Humble Analyst Piplord has entered the chat. Roll call, baby. Roll call. What up, 3 Ants? Arrow Sassy in the building. All right. The whole crew's here now. Whole crew's here. Let's do this. Sheesh. Nah, this is going crazy. Clubhouse. How was London session? W trade, eh? W Asian. W London. Slow pre-New York. Let's see how we do here for New York session, eh? Let's do it. What up, Yanosh? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. SK in the building. Mr. Wayne's World is here. What up, what up? Did I see Bulkin Trades? Exit Strat. What up, Garrett? Where's my man? All right, what's up, Dominic? All right, let's do it. You guys ready? I think we're good. Yeah? Golden Dubs in the building. Hold on. There's more of you guys here. Surge in the house. What up, Surge? There's more here. What up, Juan? Good to see you, man. There they go. You see? Now I see different names. Bryce. All right. There's Bryce. All right. Lysker in the building. Millie Trades in the house. There we go. You guys are acting shy. Good morning. Say it back, man. Say it back. Yeah, JP in the building. What up? What up, Ken Hard? Good to see you, man. Congrats on all the payouts that everyone took there yesterday. W. All right, let's get into it, man. It's today is Thursday. What is today? That's Wednesday. It's the 9th of October. So it's another day, another opportunity for us to get to it. Let's go ahead and pray real quick, and then we shall begin. You ready? Let's do it. Well, Father God, we thank you for this opportunity, Lord. I thank you that we can reach and touch and impact and inspire and speak to people all over the world, Lord. We thank you for this promise over our life. We thank you for using us for good, for greatness, to go out and achieve all that you've put on our heart, Lord. We thank you for the abundant life that you have for us. We thank you for just bringing us together. Each and every individual plays a part, plays a piece of this community. We thank you for your blessing over this community. We thank you for all the things that you have done in the past and everything you're doing in the current moment and all that will be done in the future, Lord. We give you all the glory for it in advance, and we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Let's do this. I'm excited for you and your family. I really am. You got a bright future ahead of you here in attendance at the TT streams, and it's just getting started here, my friends. Just getting started. So let me just close this door, and then we run a fresh analysis, all right? One moment. Okay, let's do this. We gotta shut the door before Kingman wakes up, man. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. Kingman made it on a reel. He made it to a reel. Okay, awesome. All right, how's the music, gang? Let's lower this a little bit and let's begin here. So it is again Thursday. Yeah, October 9th. Another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined. We've got goals, we've got big dreams, right? And we don't get those big goals and dreams unless we got patience and discipline, right? And commitment to what works. So let's stay focused on that today, all day, right? Continue to trade today for tomorrow, and you'll never have much of an issue in your trading business, all right? Cool. Let's get to the trading. This is going to be, I think there's an orange folder. So we got Pal speaking at 8:30 here today, I think. Yeah, I don't see it tentative. So looks like he will be speaking, and that should bring some volatility in the market. We haven't had word. We haven't had news. We haven't had anything, right, out of the US dollar really all week. So him coming on today, if that actually does happen, which I think it will, should actually bring some volatility here, man. It's just been up and away on Goldie. So you got yellow folders, you got a couple of reports coming out here today, so we'll see what happens. Again, with no red folders and gold being in all-time highs, it's sometimes tough to trade. Luckily we have a lot of experience trading gold in all-time highs and whatnot, so we do okay. But man, oh man, gold has been tricky. So we'll see what we can do here today. Let's jump into the technicals. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me, sub to the channel, and let's run through a fresh top-down analysis. Let me know about the music too. I just want to make sure the music's good, not too loud. Nick closing the door when one door. Yeah, that's right, brother. That's right. We good on the music? We good? Yeah? Okay, cool. Sweet. Let me lower it a little bit on my end. All right, I think we're good. Let's talk here. Let's talk about gold. This is the daily time frame here, and we've just been moving on up here. So literally no signs of stopping. You had a strong bullish closure here yesterday, and today we're looking pretty good. We made a lower wick here. We talked about all about this in Asian session last night, that we could potentially be making that lower wick for price to continue moving bullish. So we'll see what's going to happen, because that lower wick has been pretty much formed for the last probably 10 hours. We really haven't flipped or done anything. So if we are going to do something, it's most likely going to happen right here in the New York session today, where we'll start to move up and break the highs, right? We really made this low, I believe, in Asian session, right? A little bit before, it was like pre-Asian, where we just dropped down and made that low there. So not the greatest, you know what I mean? It's struggling here. You have price action, which we were ranging, right? This candle here was your big drop yesterday during the Asian session right here, that made that daily low, and then we've kind of come back into the range. But notice how we've never been able to close in it, right? So all these candles are remaining below that zone there, in which price action was struggling at, right? Let me just draw it a little bit better so it looks a little more clear. Notice how those candles here have not closed above that range yet. So something to keep in mind. Let me just move these tools. Boom. Yeah, something to keep in mind here throughout our session when we're trying to potentially go long. Let's keep that in mind. It's really got to be there on the lower time frame and make sense here today. So let's drop down to the 1 hour. 1 hour has a little bit of a story to tell here, right? So we started moving up off this support. We came in, we filled the range, right? So you had a just track back, right, to Asian sesh. We took these buys in Asian last night, then price kind of came down, or yeah, these buys right here. Then we came down, we dropped down, we created support, right? After we created that support, which is right here, right, we went ahead and we filled the range, right? So we had a range right up into this level. Then it looks like we just kind of rejected. Now it looks like we pushed up, right, 2 hours ago. But what do you notice about this candle right here? Candle got no top wick, right? At the same time, the 4 hours struggling to get back into that range, right? So there may be a little resistance, when it comes to the idea of us moving up right now. So you got no top wick, right? And then you got this candle that went all the way down, basically just straight back up, right? Rejection, right? So the story's the price is holding above the range, but it's not getting any higher, right? So we really want to see probably a closure above here now before we start trading this range here. So again, no top wick, doji candle, and then this guy's just kind of struggling right now to make that lower wick and potentially start moving up, right? It is NY open. We do have a lot of volume. If you break this high, could be a chance that we do move up there. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like on the 30-minute time frame here. What do you know? Look at that. I don't even have to know that we're struggling to know that we're struggling, right? So you got basically a range here, 30-minute range, not looking too good here on the buys, right? You got a no wick, rejection, bearish candle, back in the range. So that's where we're at right now. It's going to be tough to take sells, but I am going to be open to taking these sells below 40.55 here, and then my buys are going to be most likely above 64. Let's take a look at the 15. Yeah, that's pretty much to do it. It's tough because it's an 87 pip range, but it's a nasty range, you know. So like if this candle right here closed right here, then I would so be open for the buys, but it didn't, right? So we don't really want to take any mid-range trades. Same thing with this here, right? If that candle would have closed a little higher, I'd be open for those sells, but we don't want to take a mid-range trade here. I know it's 80 pips of range, but I mean, look, right where we are, if we look left, boom, 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 right? So you got a lot going on here, right here, right here, right here, and that's where we're at. So no mid-range trades here for me today on this lovely Wednesday. I'm up a fortune on the week and the month, so I'm not that desperate here for some sort of a trade like this. So we'll see what's going to happen. Again, if we can get a bullish candle here that looks maybe, you know, something like this, then yes, we could take the buys, right, to move back up, and vice versa. If we get some sort of a bearish candle that looks like that, you know, from the top of the range here, we can sell. But anything mid-range for me, like this closure here, that's going to be a no-no, because you got a lot of invisible zones here that traders are not really spotting. So that's why price keeps rejecting out of there. And yeah, so we'll see if we can maybe buy from 55, maybe sell from 64. If not, I like the closures below those to start moving, you know, in the opposite direction here. So pretty good, pretty good. 15's a little choppy. The upside is a little choppy here today too, but the downside's dangerous. The upside's choppy and the downside's dangerous, baby. Get used to gold and all-time highs. That's pretty much the way it's going to be for who knows, right, until we get out of here. So anyway, the 1 hour time frame probably looks the best in my opinion. If we can kind of close above this area, that'll be perfect, right, to set us up for 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., 9:15. You know, you get a closure like that, and then we can void out this previous candle, right, because it no longer is that valid, right, because now you got two 1 hour candles that both leave wicks, and then you got then you got an official one that closes above, right, and then that'll be our green light for us to go fill this range here, very similar to yesterday's trade. Cool. Yeah, little lengthy breakdown there, but yeah, I think it's worth the extra couple words because price is really struggling here, and I don't want you guys to get all caught up here. So that is it. So for me, this is most likely going to be a no trade range outside of the obvious of what I just said about buying from the bottom, selling from the top. I think the better price action is going to be above 64, and I think for sells the better price action is going to be below 55 here today. So that's pretty much what I got going on. We got massive ranges, right? I mean, if the red range is a no trade range and it's 85 pips, imagine how many pips are in these green ranges, right? A lot of pips here. So we're talking 150, 140 here, and to the downside, you got originally an official 107, and then you can move all the way down 225 pips. So plenty of range here today, my friends. Plenty of range. Any questions? Shall we move on to ES? Makes sense. Cool. Yeah. Good. Nice. Clubhouse. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's move on. Let's go over to ES here and take a look at what the price action's looking like here. All right. Okay. Cool. So here's our daily. We got a beautiful closure. Like this right here is beautiful price action. If there was actually like something to the left that we can target, you know what I'm saying, but we really don't have anything to target in these all-time highs. It looks like we finally got this daily low, which was something I was looking for in Asian session. So yeah, if we got the bullish looks here on the lower time frame, price probably continue moving up here. So 4 hours struggling, you know, got a big range here going on in the 4 hour. Notice how we're trying to remain above 67.96 here, which is going to be this previous 4 hour range in which we left, right? So now we're just consolidating on top of it. Excuse me, trying to see if we want to remain above or if we want to come back below. Most likely if we're going to remain above, you'll get a candle closure, you know, a little engulfing candle, and then price will continue moving bullish. So let's drop down to the 1 hour here. Excuse me, and let's see what we got. So you got resistance here at 05, The sells are probably going to be best below 93 here today. Let's take a look at the 30 minutes chopping around, and yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah, I think just to keep it very simple here, you're ranging and you need closures above 05 here. All right, the 4-hour candle is the previous 4 hours bearish, so we don't want to jump the gun too quickly in this range below 05, because you're not even breaking the 4-hour high at that point, right? So it's just a fluctuation of the candle, and there's really no confirmation in there. So that's pretty much it. You know, I don't really have too much to say about ES. Buys above 05 makes sense, as the 4-hour candle will start to, you know, poke its head up and potentially start breaking its own high at that point to continue moving bullish, right? And then also the daily will be flipping bullish to try and go back up and retest those highs. Yeah, cool. So that's it. That's it. I guess it's a pretty simple day. It's not the best price action day, but you know, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Cool. So that's it, man. That's gold. That's ES, and let's kind of make it look good here, and that's that. All right. Sells below 55, buys above 64, and bada bing, bada boom. That's the day. That's the day. 1 hour looks the best. Yes, 1 hour time frame looks the best here, my friends. All right, pal speaking. R2D2. Let's see here. Wednesday. Did I put Wednesday? I thought I put Thursday. Did I say Wednesday or put Wednesday? I don't even know. I don't know. Big agent in the house. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I was wondering if you were in the need of any editor. I don't know. I think the editor we got now is flexing. How do you guys like the new editor, man, on TTE Profits page? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? TTE Profits? Yeah, if you guys aren't following TTE Profits, man, this is how you do it right here. Come on. Goldie Tick. W meal. Oh, Kingman. What a cutie. Anyway, if you guys are not following this page right here, you got to go follow it. What do you guys think? Should we keep letting them cook? This is I posted this the other day, but this is like a course. It's like a free course on how to just be successful. Yeah. I think he was a little frustrated on yesterday's caption, because, you know, people be trying to jock our style and whatnot. But, you know, I said, you know, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. We let success do the talking. I'm done. Hey. Helps a lot. Oh, good. I'm glad. He a little ugly, but he get the job done. That's right, C Melly. You know, hey, you don't have to look good all the time. That's why he's an editor. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, guys, go through these videos. I'm telling you, if you spend some time going through these versus going through like whatever you guys go through on like TikTok, where people take songs and do like stupid dancing, if you just went through this and doom scrolled through this page instead of that page, your life will probably change in a matter of like a week. Yeah, and we'll keep these coming. So we're trying to put out as much value as possible for you guys to keep learning. What up, Green? How are you, brother? Hey, how are you? Yeah, so TTE_profits. And if you guys want to follow my personal page, you can follow me right here. Flow state, baby. Literally what I tell people to watch the videos instead of follow. Yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, instead of brain rotting on TikTok and all that, just go through like some educational stuff. Bump, bump. Let's see. Sir, can I know how you take profits and what's your base hit RR? There is none. You know, every single trade is always different. So in this case, like if we were going to take a trade here today, there's no like, I don't have any like set standard like things like that. So let's say we took a trade here today. What I would be looking at here is my stops below this low, my partial TP right here, and then my full TP right there. And whatever that is RR, it is. Whatever it is profit, it is. Whatever it is, it is. You know what I mean? I really don't put all that stuff into consideration. I just trade the play now, right? So as we move up here, boom, I take my partials. No thinking, no questions asked, no nothing. Just like a computer, just like a robot. Bam, partials taken. At that point, I move stops to break even. If we can get up to the top, great. If we come back to break even, it is what it is, right? Bam. So let's just say that was the case. This would what my RR would be. So I'd be risking 80 pips to make possibly 111 pips, and I would close partials at 55 pips. So that's just what this scenario would be. So every scenario is going to be a little bit different. A little bit different. So what happens if we took I don't know, let's say we took a sell here, right? So instead of that, we took a sell. So how would I go about this trade? Well, I'd probably have my stops above here. I'd probably be looking to close partials probably somewhere along. You see that wick here, that wick, right? Just some danger going on there. So in that case, that would be my stop, my partial, boom, and my full TP. So what would that be? That would be, let's say, break of the lows, stops above the previous highs, right? 55 pips, full TP 95, and partials 40. Yeah, so I don't have like I gotta risk 50 to get 50 I have to risk 50 to get 100. I don't do that. You know, I don't have any of that going on. I just strictly plan my trade beforehand and then just trade the plan based off the technicals that are currently, you know, in front of me at that moment. Here we go. Here we go. We're starting to come up now. We're starting to come up. No, Yankees got eliminated? Damn. That was quick. That was quicker than a Quaker in the chat while AB Mike's here. Damn, what up, AB Mike? All right, here we go. So yeah, we're looking for closures above in about 13 minutes. We'll have a 15 closure, we'll have a 30 closure, and we'll have a 1 hour closure, and we'll have a 4 hour candle continuing to break its highs here during a very, very high volume time, the exact same time we took our trade yesterday. So Yankees lost. All right, good. Well, not good, but you know, just kinda. Now my brother Joe can maybe start locking in. Yesterday's trade was a beaut. Yeah, yesterday's trade was fire. The trade we took in Asian was a pretty good trade. We want to get it a little earlier. And then the London trade was money there too today. Beautiful. Been profitable ever since I started trading like that. I used to let trades be up in profit. Yeah, there you go. Yep, snagging those base hits. Just taking money. Taking money. Yeah, I don't want to miss the run on this 4 hour, but we got to wait for this closure. Should be good. We got a lot of volume coming in. Lots of volume. Within the next 15 minutes, we should be moving. The Yankees lose. Oh, man. Oh, on to the Knicks now. Wait, are the Knicks even good? I feel like the Knicks haven't been good since Latrell Sprewell was on the team. Allen Houston. C. Melly. Oh, Knicks are good right now. Okay. All right. I guess we won't see my brother Joe then. You know, that's the thing. The Matrix got us all messed up, right? Because once you got one sport ending, the next one's beginning. Or once you got one holiday over, the next one's getting ready. So they got you all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll get it done. After the Yankees, finish and they win the World Series, hopefully, oh my God, it would make my day if they did. Then I'll get locked in, right? And then, the Yankees don't make the World Series, and you basically, kind of like, all right, maybe I'll get going, but so I don't know if I can really, schedule out time to trade the Asian session because, I gotta watch the Knicks game, right? I gotta watch the Knicks game, and then you got the holidays, right? Well, New Year's is coming, so I'll get on my diet in the new year, or Christmas will be here, so let me stop doing what I need to do to get a better future because Christmas is coming. Could you imagine that? Can you imagine saying that? I remember when I was a bot at one point in my life, and I actually did say something like that. You know what I mean? But it's like, people have excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Like, I talk to people. I make it a point to talk to a lot of people every day, and I just genuinely curious about their life and what they're up to, and they just full of excuses, man. It's crazy. So I can't. You can't come at me with excuses at this point in life because I've just heard them all, and I've also could have used them all, right? See, winners could use the same excuses that losers do, but they don't. That's why they're winners. Make sense? Makes sense? Yo, yeah, watching grown men run around in tights. That's true. All right, how many of you guys could not wait for the closure? Anyone willing to admit it? Couldn't wait because it's okay because we need your liquidity, right? In a way. So, but next time, don't do that. Next time, just wait on that closure. Just wait. Sure does make some sense, eh? What up, Lucas? What's good? Only channel where I can learn to be super positive about trading. Yo, you want to know what's crazy? My gym trainer is more positive and more optimistic. Like, I can't even I can't even walk in the gym without that dude smiling at me from 25 feet away, just ready. It's like, dude, can I get in for a sec? Can I tie my shoes? Oh man. Hey, you gotta love that though. I love it. Hey, by the way, have I told you guys lately, man, I love y'all, man, for real. It's a joy and a pleasure to be here every day and show up to these live streams and win together, lose together, learn together, earn together. It's a blessing, man. It really is. And I'm just super grateful that my life turned out this way. And I get to hang out with you guys, every single day. Friends all over the world. Man. So it's just super cool. I thank you guys for praying for me as I pray for you. And what a blessing we've been to each other, eh? Yeah. You gotta tell people you love them. You know what I mean? There's some people that didn't make it from yesterday. They hope to make it into today, but they didn't. You know what I mean? So you gotta be grateful for what you got right when you got it. What's my strategy? There is no strategy. I don't know. Price action, candlesticks, ranges, volume, clean traffic, higher time frame, lower time frame, direction. So I just put all that stuff together. We're up pretty big though so far today. We're up $2,000 on top, and we're also up about $1,500 on my live account. And then this one, I just closed partials on Asian trade yesterday, and I let the rest of it hit break even. Hey, love y'all. Yeah, facts. Nah, for real though. Let's see. Says hey like a Canadian dude. Oh, snap. That's funny. Johnny Gems, where are you? impact your journey. Yeah, I hope so. I hope that's my hope and prayer that my example or lectures or just being here every day can help you guys out in some way. All right, let's see. Here comes our closure in about 5 minutes. I don't really care for this move here. You got no top wick on the 15. Your 30-minute candle still open. Your 1 hour candle still open. 4 hour looks great to continue launching here. But again, we've got 9 o'clock, 9:15, 9:30, 9:45 all coming up. You should have plenty of volume coming in. Plenty of volume. Johnny Jones. No observation zone level? What do you mean by that? Like observation zone, the ones that we use? I mean, yeah, I guess on the 15 you can say that this, let me just move that. This would probably be your observation zone because you do have like this level of resistance there. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't really want to take that trade. If the resistance wasn't there, then I would love to be in the buy, right? But it is, and you got no wick on that candle. So I guess if there's any observation zone, it'd probably be between like 64 and 66 there. Yeah. But I'm just going to hang tight on the 30, let the 30 and the 1 hour close, and then kind of look into this range here on the 1 hour to start moving up. Papa Pal speaking. I know. Yep. What's up, Chatty? Good to see you, man. Chatty. Chatty, chat. Chatty chat. All right, Goldie. Let's take a look at ES here. Yeah, we got big volume coming in. We got a lot of volume now. I think that's because Pal's speaking, but it should just be getting started here. Oh, Louis G. What's the plans for today? Don't tell me we're gonna have to go crazy on, take some sort of a wild fade position. Have to bring out the arrows or something. Sheesh. Plugging in from my hospital bed. Let's go. RK in the building. What's up, brother? What's up? Shout out to RK, man. One of my first mentors ever in life. I know he doesn't want to hear this, but absolutely changed and impacted my life at a level that you would never believe. If it wasn't for him, I might not be here today. And I just want to say thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man, for real. It's great to always see you here. Great talking to you yesterday, and it's time to level up. Level up. You know, RK remembers when my big dream was just to have a big closet full of fitteds and sneakers. You know, couldn't even visualize the things that we're doing here today at that point in my life. But I do thank you, man, for just being relatable and transparent and always being there for me, bro, for real. Appreciate you. Yeah, hey, Louis G, I don't like that. I don't like that talk. I don't like that talk, Louis G. Pal's not speaking? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure if Pal's speaking or not. I'm not 100% about that. Yes, sir. Love you too, G. Raja. No, Raja is another mentor. Yeah. But RK, man. RK was long before Raja. Long before Raja. When I was just a beginner. Just a young whippersnapper at 21 years old. What broker do I use in the US? I just use Tradeovate. Yeah, they're like one of the bigger futures brokers. So I use them for now. What up, Augie? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Energy, how was your trip? Did you have fun? How was the trip? Who's RK? Uh-oh, RK is going to be famous now. RK knows Mr. V. Hey, RK was actually a bridge to Mr. V. Just to put that in perspective for you guys. Really fun? Oh, nice. Nice energy. Let's go. If the candle gives a bottom wick, am I going in? Which candle? The next one? It just depends on where this one closes, you know, so we got to pull back, you know, you got to probably close around this area, so that way we got a wick to fill. But it looks like we got 34 seconds, so let's see what we're going to do here on this candle. If it closes up where it is, you already know, got to wait. If it's going to close up here like that, then unfortunately we got resistance here, and at that point I'd probably rather wait for a little pullback come 9 a.m. and try and set up shop for 9:30. We might close a no top wick here. Interesting. Yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait, unfortunately. All right, so in the next plan here, so it's gonna be tough, man. This 1 hour close with like almost no top wick on it. Same deal with resistance, 15 as well. So what I'm gonna be looking for here now is probably a little bit of a pushback down, if we can get that, right? And a support, you know, some sort of like a break and retest on the range here. Yeah, that'll give us a 1 hour lower wick. I don't know, we don't have to come all the way down here, but we definitely do need a support, right? So even if we just got it right there and then you get the bullish closure, I'm open to, you know, taking that long there. But to take it up here would be against my rules, against the rules that keep me profitable. Is RK and I don't know if I can release any identity. I like to keep my mentors a secret. They're wise individuals. Oh, come on, Green, give the stream a like. Yeah, if you guys haven't gave the stream a like today, just give a little friendly like. Hit the thumbs up button. Get some cookies and wait, man. The greatest things I've ever done in trading was just wait. There you go. Wait for the right thing to do. That's it, man. If you could do that, you basically got the game. Gang, 95% of traders can't do what I just said. Literally. If you can just do that, you will separate yourself from the masses. Simple. Oh, yo, by the way, A1 Alls, man, hey, good job yesterday with that. I seen you peeping that those long positions right here. Yeah, they were great. You had a good read. You know what? I like that it didn't work out and you stayed out. I'd rather see that message come in and see you be an absolute savage and stick to your plan than, you know, I like to see you guys say, yo, I made all that money too, but like I really like when I see you dog it out and like I wanted it, I knew it was gonna happen, but I didn't take it because, you know, my that's not what's gonna be sustainable long term. So that is more impressive than you taking this trade, sending it in, and with no top wick, and saying I got 55 pips, and I'm like, this guy don't know what he's doing. He took a buy with no top wick. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he got 55 pips in Asian, but what about tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that, right? So way to do something that you know, fits the long-term vision, not just the short term. You did exactly what the quote states, right? Follow the system that makes the money, not the emotions that want the money. Boom. Boom. Secrets to the game. How come I didn't take the 15 closure above? It had no top wick. There was also a resistance here, and I mainly was waiting on the 30 closure here. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, Ryan. What a blessing. What a blessing. What's up, Blue Pips? Yes, you gotta have that psychology strong, you know? And, you know, I've seen things happen too much to kind of like, I don't want to say I know what's gonna happen next, but, you know, it's not as hard anymore to anticipate or predict in a way or follow price action for me, just because it's just, I do it. This is what I do. You know, I do this every day of my life. So, you know, you're bound to get good. You're just bound to get good over time. I surrendered myself to the playbook, and yeah, there you go. You know, that'll do it. That'll do it. You committed to the playbook, you know, just like people commit to their job in order to get paid. Hey, we did another 4,000 in payouts yesterday too, man. Another 4K. I'm up already another G on both those accounts. So yesterday's Asian trade put me in a pretty good spot. Yeah, back up 1,000 now. So we'll see. This will be my third. If I can get another payout, this will be the longest lasting account payout wise that I've had. I've only been able to get 2 payouts per account before blowing them. So if I actually get 3 here, that'd be crazy. We're breaking the barriers. I've realized that if our mentality is not bulletproof, then we will be the liquidity. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, some days you want to stay on your game long term all the time, because, you know, the market is a very dangerous place to be, and if you slip up, right, you can really go down a slippery slope. And like, the first slip up doesn't even have to be that bad in order for you to start going down a downward spiral and for it to become really bad. You know, has anyone ever done that? You ever like take a loss and it wasn't even that bad, but then you're like, I don't want to take a loss there, and then you go in and then it just gets worse and worse and worse, right? So that's what I mean. Like, you slip up in these markets and they've got you. They've got you, and they'll take you for everything you've got in that account. Everything you've got. And some. And some. So you say you want a new support to form. Do you look for the support to create on the 15 or the 30? Oh, that's a good question. So now that we're in this 9 a.m. candle, right? So we know that this is going to be, if you go back and you look at all the New York sessions, from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. is typically the biggest candle. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. 10 a.m. is usually the biggest candle of the session, right? So what I like to do is from 9 to 10, I break it down into 15 minutes, right? So 9:15, I'll be looking at 9:30, I'll be looking at, right, for entries. 9:45, I'll be looking at for entries. So to answer your question, in this case, right, between 9 and 10, I'll be looking for that support on the 15-minute time frame. Yeah. If you wait on the 30, that's half of this candle, right? So you may miss that move if you're waiting on the 30. So yeah, so in this case, I'd be looking for 15, but I know I got a couple shots here now. I got 9:15, I got 9:30, and I got 9:45, which will all have a lot of volume, right? So right now, and I would say 9, right? 9 a.m. Yeah, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. My bad. Sorry, guys. So these are our bracket times now. These are going to be very, very high volume times. So regardless of whether or not we can get in at 9, we're going to look to potentially get in at 9:15. If we can't get in at 9:15, we'll look for 9:30. And if not 9:30, then, we'll look for 9:45. So that's kind of how I like to operate within this 9 a.m. candle, because you never know which one is going to bring the crazy volume in. So it's usually 9:30, but if you can get in at 9 or 9:15, you get ahead of the volume. And let's say you can't get in at 9:30 for whatever reason, maybe your setup's not there. 9:45 is the second half of that major 9:30 candle, so I'll look to get in for that. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Am I trading? I'm not just trading breakouts. Why didn't I trade the pullback? We always trade the pullback. We always trade whatever playbook setup shows up. Like, I'd be open to trading this pullback here, right? If we come around 9:30 and all of a sudden the candle closed like this, I'll be looking for to take that sell, right? If we don't get that sell, if we get a support here at 9:30, 9:45 or whatever, I'll be looking to take that buy. So I'm not just a breakout trader where all I'm looking for is a breakout. I'm down to take that impulse trade. I'm down to take that buy off support in the trend. Whatever playbook shows up or setup shows up, I'm down to take it. It's just got to make sense. The time frames have to correlate and make sense, and then I'm in there. I'm a bit of a freestyle trader, a little bit more these days. I have a foundation, like concrete playbook, but the setups continue to, expand a little bit. At first, I started out with just breakouts and buys off support and things like that, and then we brought in the celery and the fade and the inverted celery and all that stuff too. So yeah. If you haven't seen YouTube, if you haven't seen the playbook video, I would highly recommend this video right here. It's gonna be boom boom. So if you guys never really have seen our trading style, go check out, where is it? Playbook, this one right here. This will explain pretty much all the positions I take. Yeah, very educational. 43-minute video too, breaking down everything, like not just the playbook, not just the price action, but the mindset, the mentality, the thought process, the reasonings behind playbooks, the reasonings behind these trades, and when we take them and why we take them. I mean, like, it's crazy. So go watch this video. This will help out a lot. Divine wisdom straight from the book of the markets. Yeah, I love that. Yo, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. The New York session. Hey, come join our clubhouse, man. If you're in the UK, come trade London with us. Yeah, come trade London. Johnny Gems is here. There's the broski. How are you?
Yo. What's up, my man?
How are you?
I'm amazing, bro. Blessed and highly favored. Grateful to be here. Ready to go. Let's go. Ready to have an amazing day.
Beautiful.
Yes, sir. What about you, bro? How you doing?
Fantastic. I'm feeling like $1 million. I might just give away $1,000.
Hell yeah, bro.
Feeling like $1 million.
We're up and alive, so you damn right, bro. Life's feeling like $1 million for sure, because we up and alive right now. Let's go.
That's right.
Let's get these pips now. Remember, chat, you guys wouldn't give your life up for $1 billion if it meant you wouldn't wake up tomorrow. So your life means more. Your life is worth more than $1 billion. So, sheesh, you are truly wealthy. You're truly rich as heck. What's up, chat? Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? Happy New York session.
Yeah. Even if you watch a playbook video once, watch it again twice. Yes, you got to keep watching it. Yup. Chart time and repetition. Chart time and repetition. That's going to be key. That's right, Jake. Do I apply the playbook in other sessions? Of course. I apply the playbook in my trading business. You know, and that's all sessions. All sessions.
Every session we show up and we look to follow the playbook.
I struggle with hope to become profitable. Well, my friend, let me help you stop struggling. And let me just show you all these random traders that are just like you, making $1,300 and another payout, and first week making probably $800. And hold on, let me just go to the payouts themselves, right? $2,500 payout. If you're ever unsure of whether or not you could be profitable, $1,200 payout, $1,200 payout. Just go through this channel in my Discord, right? Norbin, $2,500 payout times 3, $900 payout, $3,100 payout. Let's see. More payouts.
Dude, they're making profits.
More payouts. What do we got? Yeah, $610, 667. So maybe you can't see the 3,000, but can you see the 600? Right, 2,500, 2,200, 2,000. I mean, all these other people are making money. 950. Why not you? Why not you, man? If they could do it, you could do it.
Yeah.
Right? The scripture says you've
really
been given a
down.
hope and a future. Right? So you got hope. You just got to find it inside, brother. 2,250. You know, just scroll through here. You'll see what's possible. Hi, buddy. King man, let him know he's great, man. Let him know he can do it. Oh, instead he throws a basketball at the money machine, TK.
Yep. I mean, we all know the secret, man. You know, just follow the system that produces the money, and then you'll have all the money you want. You just gotta be disciplined to the system, though. No secrets, right?
No secrets. I'll take 1,000.
Yeah, think about your life right now, and think
There you
about
go,
what
Tom.
an extra 1,000 to 2 would do for you,
Take 1,000.
and let that feel you to follow the system. See closures?
All right.
No good. Yeah, you gotta believe it. Facts, Q. What's up, Q? Yeah, without belief, you're chopped. So let others' success start to, you know, make you believe, start to inspire you to believe that you can get those results yourself. Because remember, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So I know that choosing to believe that you can is going to be much more profitable than choosing to believe that you can't. So you're only going to profit more in your life by going the route, by believing that you can do it.
Ball fell. Are you listening? You paying attention? Whether you think you can or you think you can't, King Man, you're gonna be right, brother.
Yeah, nothing here on Goldie. Maybe 930 cheat code will look good then.
Here we go, right back down. So yeah, support's at like 64, looking solid.
Oh snap, Kingman in the house.
King Man's here. Say hi, everyone. Say who's ready for a great day. You gotta look at them there. They're in the camera. And they see you over there. Yep, there it is. That's where it is. Oh, the London trade? Yes. One second.
Yep. Damn, yo, still holding the trade from London, you savage. Holy smokes. You got balls. You do. Holding that long. Yeah, yo, nice trade in London. For real. Good trade in London. Clubhouse, very nice. Congrats to everyone who caught it. What up, Green? Green or Reed? I'm late, bro? Hell no, man. I'm right on time, brother. Green,
Right
we do
on
a little
time.
trolling, right? We do a little trolling.
We like to troll. We do a little trolling. Okay, so real quick, if we can get this closure. Did the 15 close yet? No. So yeah, so basically what we're looking for now is support. You know, so if we can get support here, that'd be great. We move up. If we can come down a little bit lower, that would be even better. You know, even if we got this candle here to come down at 9:15, close above the range, and then we took an impulse entry at 9:30, right? Or we waited for this at 9:30, right? And then kind of move up from there. Basically exactly what we drew out about 45 minutes ago. Still holding from London, eh? Nice, nice. Yeah, London was, hold on, where is that? 30-minute, right? Was it 30-minute?
Probably not. I don't know.
I think it was 15-minute.
Right?
Over here, right? Somewhere pre-London. What time was that?
Oh, 3:15.
3:15.
I see which one you got in.
Yeah, yeah, I knew it was over here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, so right here. 3:15. This one right here. Yep, good move here too. Like kind of like looking for that fake out for price to move back up. I mean, we played around a little bit with these wicks, but ultimately we drove. Yeah, it was lovely. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Oh, let's see this. Who needs motivation? Let's take a look. It's possible. Stay focused. Let's see. Yo. Amount requested. Hey. All right. There you go. So whoever's struggling to, you know, find out if it's possible, I mean, there you go. 5, 34, 4, 5, 5, 35, 5, 48. I mean, is that enough? Is that enough motivation? Or does it have to be that close? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah? Yeah? You could do it. Congratulations, my friend. Let's get it. That's impressive.
That's fire.
That's very clean.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing job.
Congrats there.
Congrats, brother. Sheesh. Sheesh.
Tell them the secret.
Tell us the secret. Hey, clockwork, baby.
Looks like something that's repeatable.
Yeah. All right, we got 8 minutes. 8 minutes on the closure here. Give me like 2 minutes, John. I'll be right back. Looking like potential 9:30 here. Who knows? We'll see. We might get a little celery play too for price to keep moving bullish. So I'd be open for that too as well. Like if we close up very like weak bearish here, right, like this, then yeah, probably gonna have buys on the break of the highs there.
Celery.
I'll be right back,
celery,
right? Yeah. One moment.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. A little patience here. Patience cooking. Nice. What's up, Daniel? Nice, man. Caught some sells yesterday. 40 pips. Cool. Lovely. What up, AB Mike? What up, Pablo? What's going on? Yeah, Near, man. Great work. Really, really nice, dude. This is amazing. Let them know, man. It's what we call consistent. Oh, dang, just missed the London trade. All good. Silent L, no worries. All I remember is opening my eyes and everyone taking profit. Then yeah, all good, right? Good thing we got more opportunities to come. We're in an environment filled of abundance. So those, the beautiful thing is that setup will repeat itself, and it can happen in a couple minutes. We'll see. What up, Lights Fire? Nice. Took 2 trades in London. W. How long have I been trading? It's been about like 4.5 years, I think. I started trading in like 2021. Yeah, so like 2021, I started trading early 2021. Really late 2020, but early 2021. Started taking it a little bit more serious. So I was at like 4.5 years, something like that. With this system too. This system started trading in 2021. Lockdown
Oh,
Asian,
stay
yeah,
put.
nice. Yeah, Asian W trade. We took an Asian. Beautiful trade there. I caught about like 24 pips in Asian. I also locked out. Call it a night there. I haven't taken anything yet today. There wasn't nothing in pre New York. Just kind of ranged.
Yep. Yeah, Asian was good. London had a nice move, and pre-New York a little choppy today. And New York just running. Just running.
Yeah, mugs, man. I wish I would have known that, man. I wish I would have known gold was gonna juice up since 2021. I would have just bought and held it.
That'd be nice.
All good.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. No topic on the 1 hour. Yeah, we could. Yeah, there's been no top wicks here. So there wasn't no top wick on this candle, no top wick on this guy. Yeah, so we'll see. We got 9:30. They'll creep in 4 minutes. 4 minutes here. Got break even in Asian. Yeah, I basically got break even on this account, but I secured profits on those other accounts, which was nice. But this one I did get BE, or not BE. I think I closed a half or something. Top steep. Got a nice move off, so I'm starting my 5 days again. So I'm up a grand now. So 5 days begins now. So took a payout yesterday. Didn't take any trades. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at some point by the 15th, maybe on the 16th of next week, maybe we could run up a couple thousand and then take another payout on. I got 2 of them. So yeah, we'll see. See if we could do 5 days at a time. For I don't want to see no letters coming in. Hey, we're considering you for a live account. Like, delete my email. Delete my email. Sheesh, Goldie, sheesh. Wowzers. Yeah, I still got my accounts with them. Yup. Yeah. Yep. I need your setup. Oh, trading multiple accounts. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. So sometimes I can't get them all off at once. I mean, thank God for copy traders, right? So the copy traders are lit, but yeah, it's a little tricky. Sometimes I don't get the trades on all the accounts. What's the live account benefits? Just, it's your own money, so you can, work as you please. Take your money when you want, add money when you want. It's a little bit more freeing. You don't have to, do like the consistency rules or anything like that with your live account. You could just trade it as you please. Please. Yet. You'll be 5 though. Okay, get out of here, little McGreggy. I'll be back, okay? Time to eat. The kids know what time it is. It's time to eat. Yeah, so anyways, those are the benefits, some of the benefits of having a live account. What's negative about moving to our live? Nothing really. I just don't want to be in live. Yeah, I want to sim farm. I just want to professionally trade instant funded accounts and combines. Is it better to split capital across multiple accounts? So I don't really split the capital too much. Yeah, I just kind of use the funded accounts. But yeah, you can split the capital. Like I have some money in a forex account. I have some money in a futures account. So I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. Sheesh. Okay, cool. So what do we got here? We got a closure. That 1 hour candle is trying to move back down now. 4 hour tap and resistance here. 30 minute. We closed bullish, but yeah, I might be open for sells here. Yeah, believe it or not. We got to break the high or close bearish, one or the other first. But there's no trade right now in terms of like anything we're looking for. We got the volume here, but we don't have a setup. Yeah, the prop firm is moving alive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's too much negative with it. I don't want to go I don't like people like ruling over me, man, to be honest. Like I don't want them to be like, now you can only trade this size at this account and this is blah 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 and all that stuff. So I just like doing my own thing and like either trading the instant accounts or just passing combines and taking payouts on like the funded accounts. Yeah, if I'm gonna trade live, I just trade my own live capital, But if you like let's say I didn't have too much capital of my own right now, then yeah, I probably would have a goal to like perform really well, so that the prop firms would look at me and basically like pick me to maybe trade with their firm or whatever. But I don't really need them anymore, so that's that's where there's a little bit of freedom. I did not say sim farming. I did not say that. No, that's not what I said. Consistency rule is 20% of the overall profit. So like with a 50K, the consistency rule is $600. So that's why sometimes you guys will see me close at like $600, like at a random place, but I'll leave it open on like another account. That's because that other account doesn't have a consistency rule. So I'm gonna play by the rule on the funded account, but I'll let the trade play out like as a professional on my live account, or let's say on an XFA where there is no consistency rule.
Yo.
Yeah, so we got nothing here. What do you think, Johnny Gems?
Yeah, no.
I really don't see a thing.
Everything's right at resistance. There's no new supports.
Nothing.
So yeah, nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Gotta
Maybe
wait.
a closure. Maybe a closure below,
Where?
and we can possibly push down. But until then, the highs are respecting, the lows are respecting, and there's really nothing good here.
Yeah, I like this. I like those closures below. 4 hours right at resistance, but yeah, not right now. Nothing to do. Really wanted to participate in that range though.
This one, yeah.
64 would have been nice, but yeah. Now we're forced to wait.
Gold has forced its hand.
Yep.
But remember what I talked about earlier. We got a couple batches of volume, right? So we may be looking into like the 945 batch here, right? Since we can't do anything here at 930. If this candle closes bearish at 930, then 945 may drive down into the bottom of the range. And then that right there would be our trading candle.
I like that.
And then if this candle can close above, I think that'll be enough to probably get me long there. Just because of how bullish price actually is. But it just all depends. This is a big candle here, so let's see how it closes, and then we can kind of get a read on it from there.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
Yeah, especially now that you break the lows and all that. If you like reject out, close above. Maybe close your eyes and buy. Maybe.
Maybe. That could work.
How much do I risk on the funded account? I would risk anywhere from like 1,000 to like 1,300 to make 600. Yep, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But Nick, you couldn't possibly be profitable doing that. About $207,000. Something like negative RR. Actually, I don't actually have a negative RR. I actually have a one R. About 1 R. But on any given trade, I could have negative RRs.
RRR goes based off a series of trades, not just an individual trade, right? Because RR is irrelevant to price action. So RRR works best over a series of trades because our edge is going to make more pips than it loses. So that's over time, though. You know, over time that happens.
Yeah, I think we really did a good job at just glitching the whole like theory of that you need RR in your favor to become a profitable trader. I think, yeah, it's just not real. You know what I mean? You don't need it. You don't need it.
There's really no right or wrong in trading. What gives you a statistical advantage is the key. You know, what do you have something that's proven to work consistently and repeatable, and just stick with that and leave everyone else's opinions to the dirt. You know.
Yeah, that's why Raja does so well too, because you know how easy it really is to get like in a high volume time like 10 to 20 pips. Like you can do that over and 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 over again before like losing a trade. So yeah,
exactly.
Especially when you know when to enter and you know what to look for and where the volume is and all that, then it's kind of simple to get like 15 pips.
Facts, bro. Yep.
Yeah.
And then like once you find something that works, like the only thing that's gonna change from that point is not your system, maybe minor adjustments, but nothing major. Your system will remain the same. If anything changes, it's like your lot sizes and your account balance.
Yeah.
And again, if we can catch 20 to 30 pips on 80% of our trades, then why should we change that? Right? If we want to make more money, then let's just increase our lot size.
Yep. Use the skill and increase the size.
Stick to what the data says, and you'll be good.
Yeah, this is also so this is my 9K. So I had an account with 9K in it. And this is also like the other benefits of like a live account too, because very quickly I basically flipped the account. I'm almost at 9K in profits on this account. And this is like how easily you could start, not easily, but this is how you can get into the rhythm of, once you have the skill set, you can start making money on the accounts. Like, I took the account out like the first time, so I didn't trade it too crazy, but then, you know, I got a little bigger on it, and I get to trade my own rules and, you know, do what I want to do, right? So this is a little bit, this is just in a week and a half how you can like flip an account. And again, you guys are already doing this. You're just doing it in a prop firm style, right? Because this is all this is passing an account, really. So when you're live and it's your own money, you could do as you please. You know, like I made $5,700 in the last 3 days, all while taking a $790 loss red day. Much bigger loss than that, but I got it down to $790. And, you know, I could take this 5K right now if I really want. And that's the benefit of the live account. I don't need to only take half of it, or, you know, wait for Tuesday the 15th to request it. Like, none of that. So those are your biggest benefits when it comes to like trading your live account, is that you can trade your own rules. If you're nice with it, you can flip that account and you can take all that money. You know, you don't have to wait for anyone else to approve you, outside of like just Tradeovate themselves, but you don't have to, you know, wait for some prop firm to make sure you followed all the rules and you didn't, you know, break anything, or, you know, all that stuff.
Exactly. And getting payouts on a live account is just much more easier, to be honest. You got, you know, you have a challenge in a way. You have a target. You have certain things you have to kind of do to get the payout. With prop firms, with live account, you put money in account, take a winning trade according to your system, and then you can withdraw that money today, you know.
Today.
So that's another thing, you know, the prop firms did for a lot of traders. It makes it seem like getting payouts are like hard.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they want you to think payout and getting paid and this, all that is so difficult. But, you know, I never forget that one question. Hey, Nick, what's the hardest part about trading? All right, the hardest part about trading is finally realizing that trading is not all hard at all. It's not really that hard. You know what I mean? You have to develop a couple systems, become disciplined to those systems, stay consistent within those systems. Too easy. How do you know what trades to size up on? Experience in the markets, chart time, experience in the same exact system, trading around the same exact times. That's what helps a lot. Yeah, that's true. It's yourself. Yeah, it is. Trading is a mirror of who you are. It's a reflection of you, just like your life is. Life is a mirror. God is a mirror. Law is a mirror, right? All your results are just a mirror of your life, of who you are, of your thoughts and your words and your actions. So, you know, if you put in the time, if you stay consistent, you know, your results will mirror that in which you are. So, mirror, mirror on the wall. When was the last time you guys actually talked to yourself in the mirror? I never leave a mirror without saying, love you, G. Proud of you, bro. Keep up the great work. How about you guys? What trade did I take? Just won an Asian sesh last night. I don't know where it is, though. Over here. Yeah, it wasn't much. It was like 30 pips, I think. 35, 35 pips. Yeah, it was just that push up right there. What a move down here. Okay, this is great actually, because I want buys from 55. Right? I want to take buys from 55 if I can. So if we could plant some support down here, I wouldn't mind going long back up. What's the chances gold stays down today? Stay down, doggy. Stay down. What's the chances? What do you guys think? 10%, 90%, 50%. About 0%. Oh, snap. The Vikings here.
Yeah, there. What's up, boys?
Hey, how are you?
What up, Max?
There he is.
Good to see you,
goat.
We're doing incredible over here. How about you?
Fantastic,
Same,
brother.
bro.
Better now that you're
Bet.
here.
Oh
Listen,
yeah.
highly favored.
Better know than I am here. For me too. Yes,
The
sir. What's up,
family.
Johnny Gems?
What up, my man?
The family. The
W
family.
London session, bro. Beautiful, beautiful read on the markets today.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Little 315, high volume.
Look at that. Nice, bro. Let's go.
We
London
love the
Open.
volume, bro. Yeah,
Yes,
like
sir.
50 minutes past the open.
Not like London Open volume.
For real. Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
Right.
For real. Great trade. Shmoney.
Really
Look at that
good one.
move up, too, from there.
Yeah, we moved up whole day
Just
after.
kept it moving.
Anyone holding, it's chilling.
Yeah, for real.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, but
Not anymore.
Oh my God.
Anyone's not holding now.
Bro, I watched
They
some
were
kid
chunk-
trade yesterday, and this trade went all the way down. He never closed, and then it just went straight back to break even. I'm like, man, oh man,
No
you
sympathy,
gotta close
really.
that. You gotta close that.
that used to be me, bro.
That was
Bro,
just
honestly, I have no sympathy for that.
Seriously, bro.
It's like, dude, I
Not
mean,
close.
come on, bro. It was like 100-something pips in profit, I think.
And even tap the support. And then
I
not
mean,
close.
look, I admire the, I'm gonna hold this, right? But damn, you gotta close something.
Right.
Damn it. That feeling of not closing and leaving the bag. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fan, a descendant of Odin. Magnus Kinkley. He is the Viking descended from Odin in Denmark.
My goodness, bro.
Oh, snap.
That's fun.
How'd you know?
I knew. If you know, you know. Hey, Magnus family, though. Magnus, TTE is like my family now. Like, I was talking to someone the other day. It's like, yo, my actual family members, they don't even text me. They don't even hit me up to be like, yo, like, I don't think they've one time messaged me to be like, yo, dude, honestly, we see you. We're proud of you. Like, keep up the great work. Like, okay, maybe if I was just doing some, got a raise at my job or something like that, I'm sure they would have hit me up for that. But I'm shattering the internet, impacting lives all around the world, bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars through trading. Yet none of them, they're all crickets. Every one of them. None of them even want to come see me, man. I don't know why. Why don't they want to come see me? Damn,
Yeah, bro,
man.
we laugh.
They don't want to see you winning, man. So it's crazy, but we got family here. Like Magnus, Magnus is spending Christmas with me, right? Like, think about that. Like, I'm not even spending Christmas with my family members or whatever.
Sorry.
I'm gonna be spending Christmas with the Viking and his girl, right, and my family, and New Year's Eve with some of the crew, right? Some of the circle here, like over in Tampa. So it's like, you build your family as you go in life. You'll have your blood relatives and whatnot, and maybe you'll always get together as kids. But as life goes on, you're gonna meet other people that are gonna become even more like family. And man, I'm super grateful to have found that here in this community and whatnot. So yeah.
Same here. Wow.
Friends
so
that
true.
turn into family.
Yeah, really.
Yep. For real.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be a great time.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, we respect we broke the 4-hour low there. Broke the
And
low.
tap support.
What a 1-hour
Holy
candle.
smokes.
Holy smokes. Wow.
Told you, bro. I don't know what.
That's good. We
I
need
can
that
see it.
liquidity to the downside here. We got no bottom wick on that other candle as well, so
Yeah, bro. I could see those buys coming in hot here.
yeah, I think so. I think
Back 4
so.
hours tapping support too. Yeah, I like these buy opportunities coming in.
Yep. Hey, Louis G, you say the word, brother. You say the word, we'll be here.
Yes, please, Luigi. Let's go, bro. Let's get some steak.
Huge profits being taken on gold. Yeah, that's Charles Schwab exiting his buy orders right now. And Donald Trump. All right, good. I'm never mad when gold's melting, ever. Beautiful, beautiful. We needed this move, man. We really needed this move down.
Yeah, really.
I think if we
Close
could
your
have,
back foot
if we could have like broke the highs, I think I would have been interested in that sell at 930 on the re-break of the low, but we never broke those highs there, so that's fine too. That would have been a riskier trade anyway.
Yeah, and we needed kind of the break of high when we were above range too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Oh wow, we got a small pullback now.
We got a light pull. This is a small pullback on gold.
It really is.
Literally doesn't even look like anything happened on the 4 hour.
For real.
We really desperately need a pullback on the 4 hour chart. That's where we're
Like
really
a
struggling.
massive-
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's not looking bad too. Wow.
Change my name, but it's still me. Hank? Hank? Hank. What up, Hank? Like Hank? My man.
Tank the tank.
Which is their problem, respectfully. I think you might be onto something there. They don't want to see you winning.
I don't know.
And by the way, I'm sure that could probably demotivate a lot of entrepreneurs, but yo, you can't let that demotivate you. You know, if anything, you let that fuel you, and really just don't even pay attention to it. Like, I very rarely even think about stuff like that. But when I do think about it, I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Really.
Like Hank. All right, what's good, Hank? So you'll have strangers at some point in your life that'll support you, and you probably see that right now. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm a stranger to you, you know, kinda, right? And you know, you may say, well, that guy's taught me a lot more than almost anyone else in my life. And I remember coming to that realization too, when RK, who's in the chat today, or Mr. V, or one of these guys would, you know, like I remember RK. Like, I remember thinking at one point, I've only known this guy for 6 months, and he's impacted my life more than anybody in my life until this point. And he was a complete stranger to me, yet he had done more for me in 6 months than anyone in my life had really done for me up until that point. So, you know, there's a reason they say don't talk to strangers, right? They don't want you talking to strangers, right? They don't want you getting outside of your little matrix there. But I'm telling you, it's the open door to freedom in a way.
Crazy.
For sure, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember thinking, wait, how can one person who I didn't even know 6 months ago impact my life more than people who I've known my whole entire life? And yeah, that was another like aha moment for me, that I realized, you know what? There's gonna be other people that can, you know, get me to where I need to be.
Wow, makes you think.
Yeah. What's ES doing?
Looking good in ES too.
Yeah, potential, yeah. Let's see that 4 hour here. Yeah, 4 hours nasty. We got closures coming up. 4 hour closures. We got a 4 hour closure on Goldie here too. What's the chances that the next 4 hour candle, bro, just rips, dude? Oh,
About 98%.
my goodness.
Bullish too.
Yeah, we're probably gonna choose.
Yeah, Roberto. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good, man. You know what? I kind of knew that would happen. You know, I just had a feeling it would be that way early on. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
ES buys, yeah,
man,
maybe
it's
pretty soon.
Yeah, it can even be family and even friends that you just know for like a lot of years. You think you're like the best of the best friends, but since you know each other for like 10, 20 years, but then as soon as you try to do something else or, you know, try other ways, and yeah.
Look, I mean, the way I always see it is not even Jesus himself was considered a prophet in his hometown. You know what I mean? So if they didn't do it for him, then why would I think they'd do it for me? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the people that grew up with you, they know your like your flaws, and they know who you were. They know when you used to pick your nose, and wipe it on the girl next to you, and they know when they, all that stuff, right? So they just can't see it, and that's okay. That's a-okay. It's not anything for us to worry about, on how they see things. So they don't want to see you winning. That's cool.
And they're jealous of
they hate you because they ain't you. They hate you because they ain't you.
They hate you because they ain't you.
Oh, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
They thought Nick would never get it, but once you get it, they realize that they're gonna be upset about that and definitely jealous.
Yeah,
and then that jealous will make them hate you for it.
Yeah, and one thing too, like it takes for you, Nick, it took like 10, 12, 13 years. And if they had to do it like you do it, True. They have to spend the next 10, 13 years. But now it's harder because now
True.
they maybe got kids, they got responsibilities and they got everything there. So,
well, like Mr. V said, when their party's ending, yours will just be beginning, brother. And he ain't never told a lie, ever.
Sheesh.
He ain't never told a lie. Yeah.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Yeah. And I'm here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you what my mentor told me. So let your friends go out and party right now. Let them go out and have fun. Let them get the new house. Let them get the expensive wedding, right? Let them do what they need to do, and you stay down until it's your time to come up, my friend. You get good at these skill sets. Develop yourself. Develop your trading skills. And when their party's ending, yours will just be getting started. And the crazy part is when their party ends at 25-30 and yours begins at 25-30, you now have all the rest of your life to enjoy, right? Freedom, baby, right? Enjoy that freedom. Enjoy building your businesses and building yourself while they're building their boss's dream and capping out at their salary. Yeah? Getting into unnecessary debt that they shouldn't be in, and you get into debt that you should be in, right? And just start doing things totally different. And man, you watch. So there's a really, really good book. It's called The Slight Edge, gang. And it's about 2 ways, right? 2 ways that you can go. And some of you guys right now, right? You guys are struggling with money, or you're trading, and your other friends are getting their increase in salary and doing their thing. And it looks like everything's going the same. You're like, why am I putting in all the work and not getting any different results? And this could take years. This really could take years, this process here. But all of a sudden, like Mr. V said, when their party's ending, right, yours will just be getting started. And that couldn't be any further from the truth, man. So you just keep your head down in this process right here, and eventually your life will take off. And again, theirs, unfortunately will just be dumping right into the matrix, right? Right into the mundane, right into the conformity of the system. But not you, not me, my friend. We up now.
Yeah, it really looks like nothing happens until everything starts changing, right? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yep, because for years it looked like they were all doing better than me.
Really?
But thanks to credit and things like that, and social media, right? Because behind the scenes, maybe they were, they had, everything going on, and they were fighting over, honey, I want this house, or honey, I want that one, or no, this is going to get into debt, and they make these weird decisions, and me and my girl were just like, screw all that. Let's live in your dad's basement, get the job done, and then we'll go do whatever we want with life. I was like, I love you. Right? And it's like, let's go. Let's go. So are you willing to sacrifice the good for the great? And if you're willing to do that, then, the great life is for you. Me and my kids and my family, every time we eat dinner, we pray and we cheers to. What do we cheers to, John?
The good life.
The great life. Right? We cheers to the great life because we deserve it, right? We're God's highest form of creation. Word says, I got plans for you to prosper, right? Have a great future, to be in good health. So we cheers to that. How many accounts do I have or manage? Do I know? Wait, how many accounts do you have to have? I have just really like 4 accounts, but multiple accounts within those accounts. There's a copy trader here. So technically there's like 6 accounts or 7, but I'm really only trading like 3 or 4. I don't know. The great life must be earned. Yeah, there's a price to pay, and you know what? The good life must be earned too. You got to pay the price to live imagine paying the price to live a crappy life, right? When you could just pay the price to live a great life. So either way, you're going to pay the price.
Literally. But it is told that people who can live that great life is only the lucky people, and only the people who's chosen that we can all really do it.
Well, we create our own luck, right? Because like I said earlier, our life is a mirror to who we are, right? So our life and what we have, or what we, what has manifested here in this physical realm, is based off of what you have been doing inside your spiritual realm, right? So a lot of you guys are like, God is my provider, and meanwhile you're like, I can't pay off my debt. I'm drowning in debt, but I thought God was your provider. You know what I mean? So which one is it, right? Which one are you going to step into? Which promises are you going to walk in, right? Or are you just going to keep doing random stuff and keep getting random results with your life? So if you're going to believe that God's your provider, then you better boldly walk in that every day and move about your business. You know what I mean? Don't, you're here on a mission, gang, right? Once, like I said on my story the other day, once you realize that you've been called here on assignment, you'll probably get off of Call of Duty. You'll probably get off of World of Warcraft. You'll probably stop playing softball in your local team. And you'll probably start getting deep into prayer, deep into meditation, and finding out what the heck you're even doing here. I promise you weren't here to play softball with the boys. You have a much bigger calling than that, right? But it's up to you to remember. So we're here to enlighten you, on your path, but it's going to be a journey that only you can walk and only you can go through. So keep that in mind.
Wow. Yeah. Really?
Again, probabilities. So can increase or decrease your probabilities of getting a certain, outcome. So life's the same thing, right? Like what can you do today that will increase your probabilities of getting a certain outcome, right? So there's no luck, it's only probabilities in life, I'd say.
Yeah, facts. Everything is probabilities. Yeah.
Yep. Closures.
World of Warcraft had me cooked. Oh, hooked back in the day. Hooked, cooked, same thing, right? That's so funny.
Yeah, hooked, cooked.
Hooked and cooked.
4-hour closure.
Yeah, so we got a 4-hour closure here. So there's nothing, unfortunately, there was nothing up here. There's nothing down here, but we are here. We're here. So we're going to wait, and we still got time on the clock here. And we'll see how we do. We got obviously a fresh zone. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis, yeah?
Only 400 pip pullback. Nice.
That's perfect. That's what I wanted, man. Yeah, let's just do a little fresh analysis here. So the daily candle back down, now we go, man. So we did pop up, we did make a high. We never broke the high of the previous candle, but now we're coming back down off that pullback. So obviously that was your 4-hour candle. This was the high that was created on the daily. Then we just randomly drove down within the last 30 minutes. We closed below support. The only issue is we've got no lower wick, right? We've got no lower wick on this candle. So that's a 4-hour candle that we're talking about here, right? So chances are we're most likely coming back in this range, or we're never coming back here. We're just going to drive, right? But if we break the highs, chances are this 4-hour candle will actually close back above the range like we drew out, and then that'll be the end of the day, right? Something like this, where the day will probably end just like this, where you get 4-hour candles stuck in that range. So we'll see about that. The sales are going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. The sales are going to be tough with a 4-hour closure like that, with no bottom wick. So let's drop down to the 1 hour, and let's see. We got a little bit of an observation zone here now, right? So you got 40.37, and then you have you have 40.29 here to observe. So I think any closures back above this area is going to probably be best to go ahead and go long, as we're going to expect a 4-hour candle, right, to give us a top wick, maybe coming back into these ranges here, and then we can look to probably close our trade up there. Let's drop down to the 30 real quick. Let's see what we got. We got some evidence here, right? We have a closure above and a move up. We have a closure above and a move up. So we've got some evidence that we can move up into 56 here. So let's see if we can do that. And if we can, then I am interested in taking that opportunity. Yeah, to go long. So let's see if we can do it. And if we can close back above the range here, I am going to be looking for some buys. Yeah, some buys. So We'll see. Bump, bump. Little fresh. And then in terms of like some profits, right? Probably gonna look to take some profits around these areas here. Yeah, right around here. Yeah, makes sense. So that's that. Closures above and we look good. Yeah, closures above and we're good.
Yep,
Yeah,
sounds good.
Above. That's the plan. That's the plan, man.
Yes, sir. Everything no lower wicks at support.
Yep.
Massive candles here.
Massive.
Right? Massive ranges too.
Yeah, for real. Now only 400 pips, 30-minute candle. It's pretty good, John.
Yeah, right.
130 pip previous candle stop here.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we may play around in the observation zone for a minute or two, but that's okay. We should start to move out of it. Yeah, we'll see.
Babireba uzi ko hari SM turi kwifominga.
What up, Kingman? Kingman's knocking. He's knocking. Oh, we got some volatility. We got some volatility
Sheesh.
here.
Yeah, let people
Be
get in
careful.
first.
Yup, be careful.
Impatient traders are active right now.
Harya aho
yeah,
hasi
yeah, definitely.
magnet igikunda arawera.
That 5 minute though?
5-minute money.
5 minute.
Shmoney.
Yeah.
Shmoney. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. All right, closures above, and we're looking golden, my friends. Looking golden here. Let me see. Why buys above 37? Yeah, so buys above 37 because we have this, you see right here? So you got closures above look good. You also, this is like your opportunity to participate in this 4-hour candle moving bullish, right? Starting to push up and move bullish like that. So we want to be a part of that. 1 hour also has a little minor level here that we want to keep in mind. So we want to use this as an observation zone. And I think if the 30 can close back above, then that should be pretty good here for us to continue moving bullish. Yeah. Yeah, we have a 15 closure coming up. So I want to see this 15 close above, and then we can potentially get moving. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Let's take a look at ES2. We got melters. Wow. Yeah, ES actually doesn't look bad either, right? Potential pullback coming in. Let's take a look at that 4-hour. 4-hour break its own high. Yeah, same thing as gold, man. If the 4-hour breaks its own high like that, it's most likely going to come up to make a much steeper wick. So that's what we want to see. Yeah, I almost wanted to take like an impulse trade on gold, but being stuck in the observation zone, I'd rather wait on the closure here. There he is, hero of the day. He's here.
What's up, hero?
Price making us wait here today, man. Throwing volume everywhere and just making us wait.
Really?
That's great.
It's the test, the trader test sometimes.
Right. Practicing patience. Congratulations, everyone. We're working out your patience muscle right now, which means it's going to be stronger by the end of the day.
Iranganye.
Yep.
So tomorrow, it's going to be a little more easier to wait for your setup than it was today, because guess what? You practiced patience today, and you got stronger from it. So got better from it.
We're getting better. We're getting better. Cool. All right. No FOMO. That's right, Usam. That's right. A 0. Thanks for all the knowledge and wisdom. That's my pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah, great stream today, too. Regardless of what happens here today, I mean, W stream. I think we learned a lot here today. We practiced discipline, practiced patience. We talked about a lot of great things, and we'll see if we can get a nice buzzer beater here towards the end of the stream. We're usually good for a buzzer beater. Once or twice a week.
Yeah, we are. Let's get it. There hasn't been anything all New York sessions, so I mean, something's gonna come.
That 5 though. Sheesh. Closure above.
Damn.
Wow.
Magnus, where were you today, bro? Where were you today, though?
These are massive.
Where were you, bro? Chad, where was he? I didn't hear 5 come out of him once.
I close full.
Wickfield, bro.
Maybe when the
Wickfield.
ranges are massive, just start to look for the 5 minute.
Chat, he left us hanging today. Damn. Fake out and all that.
I'm sorry.
all right. We'll wait for that on the 15-minute here. No problem. No problems.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Buzzer beaters are good for the YouTube retention algorithm. I bet they are. When was the moment you knew you were gonna make it and be profitable? I don't really think there was one. I mean, I when I first looked at trading was the moment I believed that I would be profitable. You know, the very moment I stepped into it, you know, the very moment I started participating, I certainly didn't come here to be not profitable, you know, so I wouldn't have really stepped into the game if I didn't believe from the jump that I could be profitable. So, you know, I always knew I could be profitable, and then it was just about getting profitable, right? So I guess almost 3 years before I really was consistently profitable, I believed I was and will be. So yeah, probably the moment I committed. You know, I don't really commit to things like lightly. So you know, if I was going to commit to this, I was going to commit, and I was going to go all in and believe I can, versus I believe I can't. I was going to believe it was easy, not hard, and that I can do it. So I think pretty much the moment I decided that trading was going to be the route I was going to take, I believed. Yeah. Can we go for a buy? Yeah, I would say in about 3 minutes we might be looking for a buy position. Yep. 3 minutes. If we can get that 5 celery though, that 5 celery along with that 15 breakout.
Ooh.
Stop playing.
Right.
Stop playing. Did you see the one reel? It's like, are you looking at the 5 minute? It's like, no, it's like bang. Did you see that part or not?
Wait, what? Me?
One of the reels, yeah, that like we're in a trade and somebody asked me like, yo, you looking at the 5 minute? I'm like, no. And it's like, I don't know if you've seen that part.
Wait, what? No, I haven't.
Oh, snap. So funny.
Damn, which one?
Hey, did you see my Tourette's too in that other trade? I was like, trades fluctuate.
Oh yeah. Mad funny. Bro, you are 3 followers from 1,000.
Whoa, we don't have 1,000 yet? No way. That's messed up. I asked y'all like yesterday. That's crazy.
Wow.
And my boy Jane. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, you can follow me here. It's Nick Stewart with an underscore at the end. And then yeah, that. How does this not have 1,000 yet? Bro, this trade. We're out of here. W's in the chat. Come on. I stop right here. I'm going to keep my stop somewhere back in the range. Yay. Go follow this page, man. What you guys doing? Don't tell me there's not 1,000 yet. Whoa.
Bro, it just changed. One more.
Who's going to make our day here? Come on. 1,000, man. 1,000.
Who gonna be number 1,000 here?
Anybody else want access to a completely free course? Like legit. Like this is free wisdom right here. free knowledge, free understanding.
The one where you're waving the arm there. That's funny.
This one?
That one, yeah. We're going wild sometimes with those trade wins.
Yeah. Look, we even got the arrow right here.
The one with the arrows? Oh my goodness, bro.
Nah, this one was crazy.
Look at that one.
Oh, yeah. That was wild. Yo, that was one of the best trades ever. That was one of the best trades ever. Not gonna lie.
Chat, don't get hype on your wins.
Yo, hey, chat, listen. Anytime you win in trading, I mean, there's no need to get hyped. You know? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I need you guys to remain calm. I'm gonna have a sell stop here on ES. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that. A little celebration. I mean, can you blame me for that trade? That trade was crazy.
Nah. That was insane.
The cool part is you can watch
trail the stops, baby.
That whole trade in
Let's
like
go.
under a minute.
Let's go.
How do I make this lower?
I'm gonna have a sell stop here on ES.
Yo, you hear Magnus? He's like,
break of these
yeah,
lows
it's
here.
insane.
So somewhere back above the range. Ideally, these.
All right, we got a
top wick
15
here
closure
is the
coming up
best
in just a
stop,
minute.
right? And then TP coming down toward.
Yeah, go check it out.
Bro, you just got like 30 followers right now.
Oh man, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. There you
Crazy.
go. Amazing. 1,000. Appreciate that. Yeah. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate me for putting these out. And yeah, let's appreciate each other.
Crazy.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Okay, let's see what we got here. 16 seconds on a closure. Let's see if we can close pretty decent. And then, yeah, potential buy stops coming up here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
That fall I should run up too. Looks nice.
4 hour, yes.
Lows.
Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So let's get this lower wick and straight to business we go. Let me get set up here on my other account.
Gold, he said, let's get this lower wick here.
Let's get that lower wick. Let me just set up shop here on my other.
Yeah, lower wick and break of current high looks nice.
Yeah, it does. Okay, can we get the lower wick? Lower.
Gonna
wick.
have light previous candle stops, like 150 pips.
Yeah, light. Yeah, we're gonna need to obviously use current candle stops here, unless we use the
Yeah,
5,
definitely.
you know, 5 range or something.
Even current candle stops, bro. They might be massive. 100
They might
pips.
be. They could
Massive, really.
Like 70 pips.
Maybe the 5 minute,
be.
yeah.
Like Johnny Gem said yesterday, though, all we really need is that wick right down into there. Yeah, right there like that. So
Yeah, that's
yeah, I'm
really
gonna have
it,
a buy stop here.
Yeah, like
Buy
it too.
stop on Goldie,
Means
break the
same.
highs. Can we move? Can we move? This looks good though.
Really good, yeah. Current candle stops is not even that bad.
Current candle? No, they're not. They're really not though.
I don't know.
They're 40 pips. That's light. That's light. All right, I think I'm good. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get one more account set up here, can we? Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm in. All right, I am in. Stops are going to be back below the range here. TP going to be, I'm going to take my 600 probably at the wick fill. And I'll hold the rest of it on my live account probably up until 40. Yeah, I'm going to take some profit right here because I'm hitting my consistency rule. And then I will let this one rock on my live account here. Yeah.
Hey, it was that quick. Oh, sheesh. That was quick.
Yeah.
Couldn't even make it to say profits. Sheesh.
Would you get
All
break
right.
even?
Yeah, break even there.
No, you don't have
It's
to
just
go
about
break
to
even.
take
Taking
though.
on the XFA.
Yeah, you don't have to go break even or anything like that. Nothing. You know what I mean? Just keep. I'm gonna keep holding this trade on my live account for a little bit, and probably look to take partials around like 50, 51 there. Yeah.
Wow.
51. Yeah, 51.
Gold is crazy.
Dude, that was 37 pips. That's crazy.
Yeah,
like
that's
how
wild.
though? How?
It's so massive, bro.
Like I don't understand
Whoa.
that. My goodness, that's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this on my other account, probably towards like, yeah, probably like 49, 50, somewhere in here. Yeah, it's not a bad place to close some partials too, where I closed that other one because you got that zone there. But I think we can push through. Yeah, I think we can push through here. So let's hang tight and let it run. Whoa, Mr. Kenzo. Whoa, what do you got? $27. 777 or 71. Wow, nice, dude. Damn. Imagine making $700 that fast. That's crazy. 615 seconds, dude. That's wild. That's insane.
That went quick, bro.
Yeah,
really.
dude.
Really quick.
Why'd I close the trade on the screen? Because my consistency rule. So with these accounts, you got to stay under $600. So I'm right there at 547 or whatever. It was at 600, so I just clipped it. Yeah. Yeah, but we could still be holding here. I'm still holding on my live account. Partial is going to be probably somewhere up here. Yeah, maybe more like right there at 48, and then we'll see if we can get the rest of it to run. We'll see. We'll see. Is your personal futures? Yeah, futures and forex, but I am trading the futures one here. Yeah, we may have to come down for a steeper lower wick here too. So partials hit on regular accounts, and we'll see. We might come down for a steeper low and then kind of push up a little bit later, but I think most of us are out. Too much stop on the 5 minute, 100 pip KR. I know, bro. The ranges are ridiculous. They're ridiculous. It's crazy. Yeah, I have some combines here too, believe it or not. I don't know why, but yeah, I took that there too. $3,000 on the combines. So that'll be half. That'll be half of the. That'll be the consistency rule pretty much on there. And then one more day, and I can get another couple XFAs. Monday seems like a distant memory now. That's true. That's true, actually. Yeah, good trade. Good trade. Again, no follow through. So I don't even want to say like great trade, because again, like just no follow through, just like an Asian last night. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I just took it on my combines.
Yep.
Had we have gotten a better stop loss, would have took it.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. 283. Nice job. Nice job. Let's go. $680. Very nice. Yeah, that was quick. That was quick. Quick. Yeah, it does. It does. A distant future, right? Is this a playbook setup? Yeah, so if we go over to the playbook, right, let's take a look and see if it's a playbook setup here. Let's take a look. So playbook. All right. So, okay. So it looks like this is the playbook setup that we took here today, right? So if you can see this one, we call it the onion for some random reason. But that's the playbook position that we took. And as you can see, the closure, right? Bullish candle closure, just like you have here, bullish closure. And then you have the move up, right? So we execute on the break of the highs there for price to continue moving bullish. And that would be the onion play. Yeah, the onion. So I think yesterday we took, what did we take yesterday? Celery. Yeah, this one right here. So if you go back to yesterday's trade, this was a celery play that we took yesterday. Yeah, every trade I take is a playbook position. Every one of them. Every one of them. Let's see. 470 for the W. Nice job. Nice job. Let's go. What up, James? Blessed and highly favored, eh? Which broker do I use? Tradeovate. Yeah, Tradeovate. B for me. Trade so fast. I know that was fast. Damn. 890. Sheesh. Live, yeah, live I hit stops up here. Yeah, I'd rather let that go on the live, see if it can actually run. But yeah, it stops on the live. Stoppy stop. So profits on the funded, stops on the live, but tight stops. So I'm good with that. Yeah, that's one that I would much rather leave open to, you know, not on a funded account to let run. You know, obviously still keep a stop loss, but yeah. Okay, Diggy. John, you stayed out?
Yeah, well, I got B on my combine. I stayed out on my funded X phase and funded.
Okay, cool.
Had we had better stops,
Stops are
I would have
huge.
been in it. Yeah, like stops were huge for a current candle, and like current candle highs and entry, just a little sketchy to me.
It was sketchy.
Still, the trade made sense overall, though. You know.
Yeah. Did the Zoom session break? No. Everyone's still here, it looks like. Oh, did we break? Oh, well, we sent a new link out. Yeah. So you probably clicked maybe you clicked the pre-New York link. Yeah. All right, it looks like we're going to try and continue down here on the 4 hour with no lower wick. Interesting. I don't care. I want gold to just melt. The more we can move down, the better for our tomorrows. Clean ranges for Asian? Yes.
Facts.
Wow, would have loved to see that move up.
I don't know.
Crazy.
Might be that situation going on at 45. Might be running some trouble there.
What time frame?
15:30.
Yeah, right here.
That support there at 45.
Yeah. Could be.
Damn.
He's done.
Could be.
Anything in the market happen for any reason out of our control.
Any reason. Yeah, so profited on my funded accounts that I had to close like quickly on, and then, you know, I just let the live account take I think it was like a 56 pip stop. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I wanted to leave that open on my live account just in case we got massive runners. That would have been great. Yeah, I was trying to hold that till like probably like 49.50 here today. Didn't have time to set the stop loss. Yep, that's happens. It happens. You're good, the big M. You're good. Yeah, we rejected 45 there. Yep. Gonna be good buys in Asian there. It could be. Yeah, I like the fact that we're pushing down. We're clearing out all this range. If we can go further, right? The further, the better. Literally, further the better here today. What pair?
Sir.
This is gold. Gold. Hey, 1200. Okay, energy. All right. Okay.
Damn, energy. Right after vacay.
Nice.
Oh, vacay. Right back to it.
She got off vacation to go back to vacation.
Whoa.
Damn. Energy. I want to be like you.
I want to be energy.
Yo, facts.
All right, we got a 30 closure coming up. Interesting move down here. Still very skeptical about that 4 hour. Very skeptical. Especially as we come right into the wicks here. Bum, bum, bum. I think this move down is to head the previous daily candle. Oh, yeah, that's right. No wick on that candle, right? Yeah, we got no bottom wick. It could be. Yeah, we could be coming down for that. Yep. It would make sense.
We'll find out by the end of the day.
Boom. I guess so. Yeah, now we're basically done. We're profit or either a profit or loss here, and we're basically done. We're pretty much done. Unless price action can show us something about coming back up. Otherwise, I think the sells I let go here today and just let it melt. Yeah, because that'll give us much better price action in the next couple sessions, like Asian in London and New York tomorrow and all that.
Yeah, cool. We're probably gonna melt here today too.
I hope.
Sheesh, same.
Later,
I
Carlos.
hope I open up for London tomorrow and see like we bleed it off like 1,000 pips.
A nice little and then like a nice little range.
Oh my goodness. That'd be so nice. Yeah, I'm definitely done here probably.
Yeah, I mean the idea was was to
Probably
see
so.
this next bullish candle move through that range, right? So we rejected there. We never broke the high there, which was interesting, and then just straight melted. Melted. See you tomorrow. All right, AJ, see you tomorrow. See ya.
Peace.
Yeah, so we didn't get much out of it, but we did, we got something, right? So wanted to more so see that, but gold had other plans. No lower wick again. Interesting.
Ready.
Wow, this is dangerous. Yeah, I think we just let gold melt. I think we let gold do its thing for the rest of the day. Yeah, I already accomplished my goals. Consistency hit on instant funded account, $2,000 on Top Step plus $3,000 on both my combines. So yeah, I think I'm done. I think I've accomplished everything I've set out to do here today. What do you guys think?
Yeah, nah. That's fine. Cole
Yes,
coming
sir.
back for Asian.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, not Asian, but London.
London food,
Yeah, Asian or London? I'm with it.
I'm with that, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Yeah, good session here today.
do it.
Very good session,
Really
actually.
good.
Good questions, good opportunities, good examples, all that stuff. Everything kind of worked out well here. So we were able to snag some partials. For those of you guys that didn't, don't worry. I took a little loss on my live account too, but that's fine. Partials and profits are taken on all the other accounts. And we'll just come back and do it all over again for Asian session tonight. Cool?
Do it all over again. Yes, sir.
Amazing. Last Asian, last London sessions, last everything
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Everything of the week
last
here.
sessions
So
of the week here in the clubhouse.
yeah, let's lock in and let's have some fun with it. And I will see you guys on tomorrow's live stream. All of you guys in the clubhouse, I'll see you for Asian tonight, my friends. All
Let's
right.
do it.
Cool. Love y'all. Hope you guys
Sir,
have a
thank
great
you for having
day.
us here.
Johnny Gems, Magnus, my
Love
brothers.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man. Hope you guys have a great day. All right. Chat.
See y'all.
Love you guys.
Have an amazing day.
See you guys on the
Blessings,
next
chat.
one.
Peace,
Have a
man.
great day. Blessings to you and your family. And we're out of here. Later.
Closer, closer, closer than I ever been.
Guiding on. The good.